Now, each and every week, we are going over the Atomic Shop deals in Fallout 76. That way, Vault Dwellers are up to date on what is available to them in the Atomic Shop. But I was talking to the team on the Top 5 Camp series, and one of the judges, Silver Bunny, asked me if I would make a specific video going over the Fallout First deals. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, Gassy, you already do that in the Atomic Shop. You already go over the deals that are right there in front of our face on the last page right here, like the Helvetia Camp Kit. Absolutely great deal, by the way, this week, 50% off. But, friends, what if I told you that there is a different section that has different Fallout First deals? These items down here, 50% off. Some of the bundles like 20% off. And all you gotta do is just go over right underneath the Atomic Shop featured bundles and right here in Fallout First. Now look, there are a few things that I need to disclose. You see, Bethesda is giving me items. That way I can review and give you my thoughts on the new bundles and items that come to the Atomic Shop. I want to disclose that, but also once my Fallout First membership ends on my main account, Bethesda is actually taking care of my Fallout First. I wanted to disclose both of those things before we get into here, but look, they don't control anything. These are always just my honest review on what I see and what I like. And as you can tell with the Fall Weather Station, I didn't like it and didn't suggest to spend 1,200 atoms on it and its current stage right now. Now, if they do some tweaks and changes with it, definitely it might be worth the 1,200 atoms. But yes, hopefully you're having a great, wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Disclosures aside, let's get into here and talk about some of these deals that you might want to pick up if you have Fallout First. And now remember, with Fallout First membership, you do get 1,650 atoms each and every month that you have Fallout First, so you could definitely pick up some of these deals just with your Fallout First membership atoms. Now, as you know, the Fallout First catch-up, the 12 catch-up, this other 12 catch-up are already in the front, as well as this candle making. Now, this Armory Weapon Paint bundle has been in there before, and some of these items do come up on limited time offers, and I want you to know that a lot of these things you may not want to pick up in the bundle side because of limited time offers. A lot of this stuff comes up there, but if you want to have it and you need to have it, then you can definitely pick up this sort of stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you what, the Black Knight paint, this is a great one, but it is still with this discount. Normally 2,400 atom discount for Fallout First members. That's still $16, and it's a bunch of weapon skins. Now, I'm going to tell you, like I said, I'm a sucker. This is this matte black paint. It's my favorite paint on the Handmade. There are free paints. Just go and do your daily op. Maybe you get lucky. There are free paints, so you don't actually have to spend anything on that. But absolutely love those. Now, this Fallout First catch-up, it's got a lot. This right here is something that I wanted, the mummy outfit, and I actually bought this because it had a lot of cool stuff. Now, remember, this APC tank, we used to absolutely want it. Everybody wanted it. This right here was the big deciding factor on this catch-up bundle. But now that we have the Enclave tent, we have other tents that actually have weapon workbenches and stuff, it's not as highly sought after anymore. So I would definitely suggest to finish the scoreboard and get those tents that they offer you, because every single time, like, this is amazing, but not as much anymore. I use the Enclave stuff, but like I said, just finish your scoreboard. That way you can actually get some stuff done. This other catch-up bundle, again, this has a bunch of tents in it and also has the Fallout First outfits and stuff like that. To me, there wasn't enough there to get this catch-up. Every time it came up in the past, I'm like, nope, I'm good. We're perfectly fine. I don't need those tents. I got better survival tents out there. But I will say that one of my friends that got me into Fallout 76 to come back to it, they have this one. This tent looks absolutely cool, especially for the Christmas, the holiday season. It's absolutely such a wonderful, wonderful little survival tent. Now, this Fallout Season 6 and 7 catch-up bundle in here, absolutely positively the Jackalope plushie to go along with the new Jackalope mounted bit. But it's really one of those on these catch-ups. There's enough there for me, but it's really, you have to really want this stuff. You know what I mean? And like I keep saying, in these bundles, a lot of this stuff does come out for, like, the limited time offers and stuff, it's just very rare. In bundle form, you got to remember they put some things that you may want with things that you may not want. They're really smart about that. But yeah, like, it's one of those things, if you've been looking for some of that stuff, definitely so. But again, these poses come up on limited time offers all the time. And now, as far as the Red Viper paint, I don't see that come up as often, but it does come up. And now this Atomic Ranger Power Armor skin, I don't know what it is. That thing looks cool. I'm not going to buy it, though. I'm not going to buy it because I already have the skins that I already like. Now, let's see. The Four Horsemen was the first bundle I bought for Power Armor paint, and I absolutely love the Four Horsemen paint. But this, let's see, this Fallout First Ketchup. I don't even think I have that Cardinal. I don't think I have that Cardinal. Ooh, 1,500 atoms. I'm going to have to see what I actually have in this, because I do, okay, this is what I'm talking about, all right? The Cardinal, Birdcage, won't. It's the first thing you see, you're like, I want it. The My Nuka-Cola poster, cool. Not as big of a want, but definitely something that would be cool. The Brotherhood of Steel kit, it's cool. I'm not a Brotherhood of Steel fan. I like the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 3. Not really any other game. The Armor Ace chassis display frame, it's cool. It's nice. Again, another thing that I don't really care for. We, have the overgrown one. Then the, let's see, the Guild of Antiques Diamond Floor and Foundation. Nope, don't care. I got my Enclave floor that has lights in it, and I love that. And if you ever see that up on the Atomic Shop, it's an absolute amazing thing to pick up. It looks so good on the, just ground. It has lights that come up. It's great. But yeah, 1,500 atoms. Again, it's one of those things, they put something in there that you want, that you see, and you're like, oh, but then the rest of the stuff, maybe not so much. But again, it's always one of those subjective things that I always try to tell people. It's like, I may not want it, but you may love the Brotherhood of Steel. Your name might be Knight Taylor, and you absolutely love the Brotherhood of Steel, and you gotta have it. That there's different strokes for different folks, right? But yeah, the Bunker Bundle. Now, look, your name might be Fabio or Mim, and you absolutely love the Communist faction in Fallout. And this is something that you gotta have. Me, not so much, but I will tell you this. That locker, that's so cool. That stash box, so cool. I do like this fence, the military safe. This is a cool prefab. I've seen it a lot in builds out there in the wasteland. But again, it's not something for me. But for 800 atoms, it's only 3 items. But it's another one of those things that I would be pretty tempted to spend 800 out of my 1650 atoms. Now, of course, you already have this with Fallout First, but the Grognot costume for 400. I'm not really a big fan of buying just single costumes because the price is still up there. Like, genuinely 800 atoms for that. I'm more tempted on 400 atoms, but I'm still not going to buy it. But again, maybe you're a huge Grognat fan and you got a Fallout First membership, or you're willing to get Fallout First just to get that and then spend 400 of the 1650 atoms. Again, like I'm saying, this is all subjective. This is more just to bring attention to this section because you may see something that you really want and you have Fallout First and you didn't even know this section existed, but now you do know, and it's something that you'll check out every single week. The Wildman rags for 350, the rocket suit for 600, the sequin dress for 250. Now you got your vault lobby shelter that is included with Fallout First and your scrap box. Now this is something that I did not have. Okay, and for 150 atoms, the movie poster set, a unframed and a framed version of both of them. Okay, yeah, no, like that was that for 150 atoms. That is cool. If you were making a camp like Nab Cakes doing a cryptid collector or something like that, those are cool little posters that you can put up on the wall. And then you got your responder stash box paint for 250. Then you got your waterbed for 250. And again, if you're a Wavy Willards person and you've been wanting that waterbed, bam, there you go. The ammo storage box, of course, is included with it. The contemporary porch is 250 atoms. Before I got the clear glass porch, This is the one that I always had at my camp. I am from Georgia. I'm from the South, and I love porches, especially wraparound porches that you can build with this. Absolutely. The Clean Housing Ranch Kit for 490 atoms. Again, it's one of those things that I like. I like the windows. I like how everything there is. The wallpapers are pretty cool. And if I was building, especially like how they have it paired with the whatchamacallit, oh gosh, I'm blanking on it now. The garden house bit. How they have it paired with that really matches well. I don't really care for the roof, but I'm more of a metal roof person. You know, I like, falling asleep to rain hitting a metal roof and stuff like that. Or in the video game, I like the natural sunlight that comes in, or seeing the stars and stuff like that with the glass ceiling. But now let's see what we got here. The Abandoned Mine Kit, which is absolutely cool if you're wanting to build something like that, especially if they have the bridge on a limited time offer. That really vibes well with this Abandoned Mine Kit. And for 350, it's amazing. This is what I'm talking about for Fallout First members. These deals are really good because they're 50% off and you get that 1,650 atoms. So it's a good way to make your atoms go further by going to the Fallout First section to get a better deal on stuff. The Helvetia Camp Kit for 350, as we said, absolutely love this thing. Really, absolutely. I'll be real. I love that thing. The Clean White Picket Fences for 250 atoms. If you're into that sort of look, I like the grass, like the hedges, little barrier. I like that one. Now, this is a cool prefab. The Makeshift Mansion for 350 atoms. A lot of rooms, saves you a lot of budget. If you want to use that budget to decorate, you definitely can. Also, it kind of fits into the wasteland. Wavy Willard's Wipeout for 450. Now, the big and tall bundle that usually comes out in the Atomic Shop is not such bad a deal. And I think it's like usually 2,000 atoms, but it comes with like 4 to 6 of these like big prefabs. But you can actually slide down the slide like that character's doing right there. You can't do it in power armor. But yeah, you can actually slide down the side. But this Firewatch Tower is usually in the big and tall bundle with that. But for 350, definitely it's cool. You can incorporate this into builds. ND incorporated this, I do believe, into their Galaxy News Radio build from the top 5. I do believe they incorporated that into their build, and it just seamlessly looked amazing. The Carpeted Stairs for 250. But now look, I'm not a big stairs person. I like my stairs that I have. If I was building something like clean, yeah, I don't normally build clean. I normally just build scrappy. But this is something that, this is the reason that Silver Bunny was like, Gassy, can you make a video on this? Because this hasn't been around for a very long time. The two-tone door for 150 atoms. Now, this meshes really well with a lot of different themes out there. And this is something, while it may seem small, it's something that hasn't been around for a long time, and for builders out there in the wasteland, getting stuff like this that sets your build off and apart from someone else's is a huge thing for daggum sure. So for 150 atoms, I would definitely buy it if I was looking for that door. The flower pattern door for 150. Of course, we got the Orthophonic Deluxe. That is a mouthful to say and funny to say. Record player, which is really cool looking. I definitely like the look of it. The chandelier for 250 is a cool looking chandelier. If you look at it, I mean, it's just cool looking chandelier. The Mothman furniture set for 350, which comes with the Mothman cultist bed, the chair, the altar, the ceiling light, the side table, and the desk lamp. That's a lot there. That is a lot there for 350. I'm a Mothman fan, so yeah, I definitely suggest that if you are a Mothman fan as well. There's a lot there for 350. And remember too, if you get these items and then they go into another bundle later down the road, and that bundle has that item in there, and then you're like, oh, well, I do want the other stuff, you get a discount because you already own that stuff. The Giddy Up Buttercup Ride for 250. The Nuka-Cola Rocket Ride for 250. Now, these are just things that you can sit on, your character can interact with. You can make some funny stuff. If you've seen some builds around the Wasteland, you'll know that some Wastelanders do come up with some funny interactions with some camp builds out there. in Fallout 76. But yeah, they don't give you any kind of bonus or anything like that. It's just a goofy little thing to remind you of your childhood of putting a quarter in and a ride. The lodge set for $350, which comes with the hunting lodge fireplace, the table, the dining chair, and the couch. Again, it's one of those things that there's a lot there. So if you're into that, pick it up for $350. The Swiss rug for $125. It's one of those, I think that was from the Foshnot, the Helvetia bundle or something like that, maybe. I don't know. It's cool, especially if you're doing like the Butcher or like the Foshnot house or anything like that. The Grand Plushie for $150. I love this Mr. Pebbles lamp. This thing is cool. I don't know what it is about this lamp and the plushies and stuff. I absolutely love them. But it's for $150. The Hanging Raider cage. Now, this one does not have a sale on it. It's 210 atoms, but it's cool, especially for the spooky time of the year for some builds around that. Or if you're going with a Mothman, theme type camp, there you go. But the Canoe Planner for $125 is a cool one for sure. I don't really like if you want to build something outside. I've never bought that and I've never utilized it, but I've seen it at camps. It looks cool, but I can't say it's for me. The bullet mirror is a cool thing. I just wish you could actually see reflections in this game. It would make it a little bit cooler to me. The budding apothecary for $350. Now, this is great for herbivores because it generates flora and stuff like that. But as far as carnivores, not really useful, but I have one at my camp and everything I have at my camp's unlocked. So if you see me on PC, feel free. Take anything at my camp. I have a sign that says everything's free. The Free States guard post for $250. Cool little thing for sure. I love this Gone Fishing sign. It's one of the, I'm from Georgia. I like fishing. I like hunting and stuff like that. I'm a country nerd. I can stay inside and play on the computer, play video games, or I can be outside for 12, 16 hours, or even a whole week away from technology, which when we move to the country, it's definitely going to happen where I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going hunting all weekend and probably going fishing in my backyard. But then we got the Nuka Twist, Mr. Fuzzy, Fuzzy, not Fluzzy, plushie for $125. Now, what was this? Was it season 10? Nuka World on Tour. That was a scoreboard reward. Cash register for $250. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was Nuka World on Tour for that season. Display frame for $250. The Junkyard Dog Collectron Station is actually really cool. I like this one. There are reports that people in the community tell me. I've never tested it out, so I'll just tell you that people in the community say that this one collects more junk. I can neither confirm nor deny that, but that's what I've been told every time, and I forget to check that out every single time people tell me. Basic power armor paint for $400. I wouldn't suggest. That's probably one of those first things that came out in the Atomic Shop. I can't remember. The Mothman wallpaper bundle for $400. Not worth it to me. We have a lot of different wallpapers. Not worth it to me, but baby, it's worth it to you. The Responders workbench set, which comes with the weapon, the armor, and the power armor workbenches, which is nice that you get the set in themselves, right? For $350. The Clean Purifier, water purifier, the industrial bit. So that's really cool. You can't build these inside of the shelters or anything like that. And it doesn't look like it says anything about, it looks like the large one. It doesn't say anything about small or anything like that. The Samurai paint for $975, which is one that a lot of folks like. The Well-Traveled paint for $200 for your Pip-Boy. The Doughboy paint for $200, which definitely would fit in with the new Sprinkles, the Slocum Joe's bundle that's in there. The Patriotic paint. Now, this is one that's really cool. I like the look of it. I don't think I have it, and I don't know if I would get it. I'll tell you what I would buy, Bethesda. I would buy that Jack-o'-lantern paint if you brought a nuclear winter bundle to the Atomic Shop. I would buy that in a heartbeat. This one actually is cool, and if you're doing a rifleman build, I really like the look of the director paint for the hunting rifle. I don't know what it is. I like the look of it. I wish it would go to more. The fire hazard paint for the flamer for $250. Really cool looking one. I wish we could put the normal fire paints on the Holy Fire. That would be even cooler. The Appalachia Thunder pipe. You know me, I love my Gatling gun. I used to like the high stakes one now, but this is one that I used to use for 250. The rust bucket paint for the sledgehammer, 250 as well. The double dunk paint for the double barrel shotgun, 250. The Valerius Alistair sword paint, which is really cool. It does come up on limited time offers from time to time for 250. The Scabber paint for 350 for the handmade rifle, which is a cool looking one. It's like, you know, it's flashy, but also like kind of bloody in a little bit, so it looks used. The Battle Scar paint for 250 for the Gat Plaz, which is a cool one for sure. You got your Fallout First, which icons which are included with it. The Pack Rat backpack for 250, which is something that any loot goblin might like because, you know, we're always storing all that. This is one that a lot of people absolutely love. For 350, the Explorer backpack, and as you can see, you see why people love this one right out there in the wasteland. You see why people enjoy that one, right? The Keep Out backpack for 250. This is one that a lot of folks have been wearing out there in the wasteland. But then we have the Paratrooper for 250, the loot bag, which is a cool one. But I do wish they would like bring back some of like the loot piles that they do from time to time. And of course, you got your Fallout First emotes. But let me know in the comment section below, what would you like to see come to the Fallout First section for the offers for Fallout 76? Thank you so much to the channel members for your continued support. Y'all have a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Peace. Love ya.